Good evening, good evening. Welcome along. Let's see. Just making sure I've got everything set up. The dashboard is telling me I have excellent connection to YouTube. Hey Vito. How you doing? Hopefully everything is sounding good. Don't know what that was from Luke. Hopefully Luke's good. Oh, what have we got? We got 13 entries, I think. Yeah, just 13. Bit of a shame. Yeah, no. All going well here. All going well. Except my little program that does my title screen had some problem just as I went live. I tested it beforehand, but yeah.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Limiter's still on. Disengage it. Okay, Adrian, we've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Alright, welcome to qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try to do our best. I'm going to try to do 2 laps because I think that's the best way to get heat into the tyres. I think I'd probably do 2 relatively gentle out laps if I had the choice. But iRacing is pretty set in their ways with regards to official series qualifying. It does make it pretty easy, you know, if there's... Assuming there is qualifying, you always just get an out lap and 2 laps. But let's see what we can do here. Yeah, the surface is pretty abrasive though, so... There's certainly no thermal degradation around here. Probably helps that we're in Europe in October.
The leader has just done a 117.31.
Hey, thanks.
P4. Sector 3 is 2.0 seconds off the pace.
Oh, that was bad. Turn 2 there.
The guy behind has just done a 123.21. Sector 1 is 0.42.
Scrappy.
0.6 off the pace. The car ahead has just done it 118.00. Fastest lap for Irani, 17.16. P5.
Only 13 drivers signed up, so just one split of 13. Hey, Smokey. Tobias is complaining that the wind direction is the exact opposite of every practice server that he's been in. What are we looking at for wind direction? Practice has maximum usage, so the track's been pretty well used. It is overcast, as you can see. It's 22 degrees C air. Track is 24 degrees C. Winds are from the southwest at 21 kilometers per hour. You can see those flags getting blown around quite a lot. Hey, Danilo, thank you very much. So yeah, at the moment we are P6 of 13. Oh, it just wasn't a great lap from me. I should have been able to do an 18, which would have moved us up a spot. It'll be fast down the front. Remember to get my drink. I've got my fan on. Smokey, I've got my fan on. I've got my drink. You were probably just thinking about reminding me of those. I've got to take my watch off, actually. Nothing worse than getting a buzz. Try to best Andre and Michael. Yeah, we could have a good fight with them. I think Andre might be a little faster than us, judging by Coda, but we'll see. See what we can do. 70 laps around here. So I double checked, even though I was the one who submitted the list of how many laps each race was to iRacing. I assume they check it. I don't know. I don't know whether Travis and Greg check them, but yeah, I was like, surely I wouldn't have submitted the wrong length. 70 laps feels like a lot, and you know what? It is literally. No, we don't need to. We don't need to do any nefarious tactics. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it's like a few hundred meters difference. If the lap was 20 or 30 meters longer, you'd go one lap less.
That's the end of the session. 6th place.
So it's only a few hundred meters short of being 69 laps. Very nice. All right, we're going to be boring, and we're going to go for medium soft. Tires get chewed up around here. It's a bit of a cheese grater circuit. So, I know I've probably got my garage cover up there, but I'm not actually hiding. I should turn that off. I'm not actually hiding anything because I'm just putting the medium tires on, just having a look. Fix that up so there's nothing much I can change. Alright. Everyone ready?
70 laps. Alright, Adrian, our pace should be okay. We're aiming for around P5.
Alright. Get our dash set up. Nice that we've got slightly warmer tyres these days. They used to come out of the blankets at 70. Well, they used to show us 69 core. But now there's the simulated parade lap that iRacing implemented 2024 Season 4. So, you can see there we're starting at 73 surface and 71 core. And the shine's been taken off, they're a bit dull. So yeah, we've got Andre just over there.
Good guys, take it easy, long race.
Michael just behind us. Of course we can't see him over our shoulder. Adrian, you're in a Formula 1 car. There's Luke in front of Andre, Tobias in front of us, down there. There should be another car obviously in between. There it is.
This will be a standing start. Okay, Adrian, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Go! Car right. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear. Left side. Clear left.
That sucks. Alright, let's get into it.
Start's alright, let's build on it.
Just be a bit careful while we've got cold tyres on this opening lap.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Ladderman. Car
You are
number
a top
30.
man.
C license, and their rating is 1.0. Luke, car number 2 is now leading.
Oh, there's more car bits there. Oh! That looked a bit argy-bargy. Oh no!
Come on.
On your right. Right side's clear.
Guys, can we just make it through the first lap? Jeez.
You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. P4. Saal is now on softs. The car in front of us is Blake Zurek. Car number 6.
Alright, we got done over there a bit at turn 2. But let's see if we can catch up to Michael.
Always the fucking same that some people can't drive lap 1 and you have to suffer for 70 laps then.
The gap behind is now 1.1.
Oh, Michael. Roughly where the chicane goes, but not the exact path. Alright.
The leader's just done a 121.48. You're reeling Blake Zurek. The gap's now 2.2 seconds. P3. That lap was a 122.85.
Did Jim just say P3 there? Surely not.
Langer is now on softs.
Holy crap. So we got Luke down at the hairpin, Michael halfway down the straight, and us at the start of the straight. 1, 2, 3.
Everyone behind. I'm battling. I will not race you hard. Please go by on the straight.
Alright.
Alright, Adrian, you're reeling. P2. The gap is now 1.5.
Howie sounds a bit nervous.
New fastest lap for Luke, 121.39. You've just done a 121.84. That's your best lap in this session.
Oh, and I was about to say as well, there's no way I'm getting 121s when Luke's getting, 121.9, and I was faster than him by a tenth that lap. Not really gaining on Michael though.
New fastest lap for Irani, 120.34. The gap ahead is now 2.4.
Yeah, it's kind of always smart.
That was a 122.
Unless the race is a 15-minute race, which none in this car are. Whoop. Watch out, Michael. You can make up for a lot of lap 1 sins with consistency later on.
The gap to P2 in front is now 2.1 seconds.
Because no matter how much time I lost being a bit cautious in that first lap, it wasn't the absolute mammoth pit lane time that we have here. It's like 25 seconds to do a normal stop. So it's 30 seconds with a front wing. Yeah.
That lap time was 121.35. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
Not only need to think, but you also have a little bit of time to think.
Fastest lap for Saab, 120.08. Gap to Lake Zurich ahead is
Yeah,
now
look at that.
2.4
20.0. No, fourth out of there isn't the thing, is it?
P3. Lap time was 122.10.
Need to stop doing slow down shifts. This car is really designed to hammer the downshifts. It really brings in the engine braking. Helps you slow everything down. Hey James. This is Jerez. In Spain.
The gap to Wakes ahead is increasing. It's now 3.4.
Quite a cool circuit, really. This is. Mostly flowy, sweepy corners. And in a car like this with downforce, where you can just full throttle it like that. Holy crap. I got that to turn well. Yeah, unfortunately it's not a super popular circuit.
So B2 ahead is now 3.6. Your last lap time was 1:21.80.
I think partially because the top level motorsport, it's not really a four-wheel circuit. You know, at international level, it's not a four-wheel circuit.
So new fastest lap for Saal, 1:19.88.
It obviously hosts a few of the international motorcycle competitions. At least as I understand it, it's more known for that.
The gap in front is now 4.0 seconds.
Oh, Formula Fords at Road America. That's a long old circuit to be driving the FF1600.
You've just done it on 22.48.
Yeah. Suppose you wouldn't get too bored of the corners because you'd only see them a few times with it in a race. Not like this race.
I'm blue flag, man.
Looking down the barrel of 70 laps to get a Grand Prix distance.
The gap to Wakes
Yeah.
front is now 4.9 seconds.
That's a big thing in those cars. The V's like that as well. And the Skippy used to be too. Although I didn't race much. I'm not even sure I own the Skippy, to be honest.
Fastest lap for Langer, 1:19.83.
I did watch a YouTuber who unfortunately doesn't stream anymore, but he raced quite a lot of V And it really was about finding a friend
Ahead is now 5.0.
and just keeping in the slipstream. Every couple of laps you'd get past and then you'd give them the slipstream. Looked like a cycling race. Yeah, Glen RG.
That was a 22.18.
Hey! Hey, JD. Yeah, maybe I should have seen if they'd give us the moto layout when we did the calendar up. Nobody mentioned it to me though. So, you know, got to post those things on the forums, tag your community manager for whatever series you're running at the right time.
The gap ahead is now 6.7.
Oh shit. Oh, that's... What the hell was going on there?
New fastest lap for Langer on 19.76.
Michael got damage. I want to be ruthless and just drive past, but at the same time it looks like, assuming innocent. Yeah, gotta have damage surely. Going into the pits. Oh, that's a shame.
Nice one, Adrian. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. E2.
Yeah, he built up a lovely, what was it, up to 8 seconds or maybe 10 seconds gap on me because I was just cruising. He's come across those back markers and I don't know whether he's misjudged what they were doing or they've had an accident and he's just ploughed into them.
P3 is gaining on you. The gap is now 3.4 seconds.
Oh, P3's Tobias Saal. He's gonna gain on me.
Last lap was a 21.44. Fastest lap for Saal, or 19.70.
It's a shame all those incidents happened, because I think between Michael and Andre and a few of those others that were around that pace, we could have had a good race. Lap 13. Lucky lap 13. I mean, it is a scary thing being a backmarker in these cars. Although, I will admit, before anyone points it out in the comments, I have never been a backmarker in this particular car. However, I very much was a backmarker in the MP430.
That lap was a 121.29. That's your best lap in this session.
Even though I was also Division 6 champion in the MP430.
P3 is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.7.
Yeah, we won't make it too hard for Tobias here, because I don't think I'm going to hold him up for too long. Hey Tobias, if you're watching this back.
Car right. Clear right.
Sorry, that was a bit awkward, mate.
Oh, fuck's sake, Adrian. Come on, mate. Defend your position.
I got involved, made it through.
Started my turn in and thought you were sending it.
Fucking awesome move, mate.
Guess we get to do it all over again.
You can just try it once more.
This time with feeling. I have asked iRacing about the W12. From the way their answer was worded, I don't think they are necessarily contractually free to go back to the old car.
Car right. Clear right. Come
I
on,
actually
keep
can't
pushing.
stay close in T5 with the damage I have.
Yeah, I figured that other spin must have been some leftover damage. Good luck, James.
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Saal, car number 1, and their rating is 6.3. Langer was closing you down. The gap has come down to 1.6. You've just done a 122.61.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if the license expires, then the car will be taken off iRacing. That's unfortunately the way it goes. Yeah, it's a long old race, James. Good luck. But, oh, shit, I forgot about Andre. I'm not 100% sure how many extra people would be driving the W12 at this stage. anyway, because
Car left. Still there.
really
Left.
the IGP series, if you look back, you go to iRacingReports.com and look at the historical participation. While it's currently definitely in the worst place it's been for quite a while, if you go back to like last year, when obviously people were concerned and there wasn't a heap of racing going official,
Gap to Langer. Ahead is now.
still
0.7.
wasn't anywhere near the heights
The
of
next
the
car is Langer. Car
the-
number
the-
3.
even the end of
Rating is 3.7.
2022. So I don't know that just swapping the W12 isn't gonna, because then you'll have people go, oh yeah, but I don't want to race it because I can't paint it, which is, look, if you really get joy out of driving your race car with your pretend or real sponsors on it, awesome. But unfortunately, you'll have to, on the open wheel side, you'll have to top out at SF23 or IndyCar, or organise a league that uses the MP430.
The gap to P3. Ahead is now 3.1.
Whatever contract is holding iRacing until the W2 to expire. Go back to what? The W12?
That lap was at 121.
'Cause I don't
48.
think-
Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
I don't think that's expiring, and I don't think you'd get many people, even though you can paint it. I don't think you, and it's, you know, a hybrid F1 car. I don't think you'd get many people who would welcome the MP430 back to the series with open arms. Yeah, I think I have no idea because I don't get any special info.
The lap time was at 121.72.
And iRacing aren't about to share their contracts, commercial in confidence information anyway.
Ahead is increasing.
So I would
It's
imagine
now
that
1.1 seconds.
as long as these two cars are on the service, the W13 will be used for the official, unless there's a newer Formula 1 car. or out of the W13 and the W12. I think it's always going to be the W13 out of those two, if it's being either of them being used.
V4.
But that's okay, we try to work with what we've got.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 7.0. Your lap time was 1:22.61.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. It'd be nice to get one. A newer one. I mean, theoretically, if, say, December rolls around
It's now 7.6 seconds.
and somehow they release the RB, you know, one of the RBs on the service, I'd fully expect to see a spike like we got in 2022, and in a couple of years for it to be back down again. Which is a shame, because I think you can have some really great racing.
That lap time was 1:22.30.
I had some phenomenal racing at Coda, although you're all going to hate me because the best race that I had, I didn't stream and I didn't record. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the fact is, people often say, oh, I'd love to have more cars to choose from, but you'd have to be really careful which cars you modelled, assuming you could get through the licensing. So let's just assume the licensing's not an issue.
It's now 9.8.
If you as realistically as possible with iRacing's simulation modelled 2 Formula 1 cars, there would almost be certainly one of them that was slightly better
Your lap time was 1:22.07.
than the other, unless you pick them really, really carefully. So you'd have to have 2 cars that were absolutely trading back and forth.
Irani is getting closer. The gap is now 10 seconds.
Well, yeah, well, and the thing with Formula 1 is there's no balance of performance. You know, when you add GTPs to the service, they can, or GT3s, those series both have a legacy of having balance of performance in real life, so you can tweak
Okay, Adrian,
those.
the next car is 4 laps behind.
Tweak those factors, the weights, the ballast, the fuel, the engine power, and you can balance them up for an event. Oh, Howie, where you going?
Irani is closing in. The gap is now 3.4 seconds.
An F1 car doesn't have the idea of balance. It's all how much engineering's gone into the car and how well you operate it. So yeah, so we'll only ever have one F1 car on iRacing. Yeah, that's a bit artificial though. I kind of wish that they had 2 engine noises for them, so that they were a little more different. Because I know they do sound different in real life. Oh, my first off track.
Adrian, gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. The gap to Irani behind is now 6.2.
Yep. Unless you're an esports team that's sponsored by one of the manufacturers that's represented, you can absolutely do that, and most teams do. Decide on the car that they're both most comfortable in and fastest in. I'm slow in all GT style cars, so it usually doesn't matter for me. Not from the how fast.
That's your quickest lap. Irani is getting closer. The gap's now 5.5.
Alright. Need to pit sometime soon.
The leader, Luke, is pitting.
Looks like Luke's doing the 30-20-20. That was my plan. I essentially stole from Connor's data. Thanks for doing that testing for me, Connor.
The leader is now on softs. front is Luke, car number 2. Their rating is 4.5. Your last lap time was at 121.16. Good lap, that's your best in the session.
From the data I've seen, there's no way we'll be able to stretch these mediums to do a one stop. And I haven't tested the hards, which is unusual for me, but when I normally do my stuff, I wasn't really feeling great, and with these things like a triple header, you don't get a lot of time to do your iRacing prep. Next lap.
The guy behind has just done a 120.00.
Lock up. Second off track.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Alright, this is the nervy bit.
Irani is closing the gap. It's now 4.2.
This pit entry is the worst.
Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Box in 260 meters.
That was the best one I've ever done.
100 meters.
Look at this, 60 kilometers an hour. Look at this lovely wide pit lane.
Front left 69%. Left rear 77. Pit exits clear. V6, you've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. Alright Adrian, the next car is Wake Zurek, car number 6.
Alright. Gentle on these for the first lap, see if we can get some heat. Very chilly at 75 degrees core. Yep.
The gap in front is now 9.1 seconds.
On the next straight, I'll...
P5.
Yeah, actually, they were pretty good. I mean, they were feeling okay, and I was still doing some
Sam is now on hards.
fast laps, but That's what I get for not doing the testing myself. See, I think the lowest there was like 67 in the middle of my left front. I seem to remember when the series raced here earlier in the year, one of the things that was really damaging was the thermal drag.
Your reel-in, brakes are in. The gap is 9.1 seconds. Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
So, yeah, just the heat would damage them.
New fastest
There's
lap
just
for
no heat at
Saab,
this time of year.
19.69. That's a new fastest lap for Luke, 119.36. The gap to P9 behind is now 2.1 seconds, one lap behind. The gap to Waxorek ahead is now 8.1 seconds. That lap was at 120.43. The guy behind has just done a 119.46.
I don't think I'm catching Michael fast enough if he's doing the... if he's hanging in for a one stop.
Front is now 7.9 seconds.
That was a bit silly.
Ahead is pitting. Okay, Adrian, halfway home. Fuel looks good. P4, Waxorek is now on softs. The next car is Langer, car number 3, and their rating is 3.7. That's a new fastest lap for Irani, 119.08. The leader, Saab, is pitting. Langer ahead is pitting. Luke, car number 8.
If you're doing a two-stop, it's perfectly fine.
Irani is getting closer. The gap's come down to 6.3.
If Michael's doing a one-stop, though, it's early. Don't hit that curve, Adrian. They're all good, Smokey. Hopefully it doesn't do anything to the power, mate. Otherwise I could disappear.
That was 120.40. That's your fastest lap. New fastest lap for Irani, 118.93. Just done a 119.16.
I think I'm just starting to get the hang of driving this track. The grip from worn up softs sounds alright, mate.
That lap time was 119.85. That's your quickest lap in this session.
We had the house closed up for aircon while I was working today anyway, so I don't think a lot's been opened.
The gap to Irani behind is now 4.6.
That's better. Carry more speed in the hairpin than you think, Adrian. Ah!
Okay, Adrian, the next car is Irani, car number 4.
Consistency, Adrian. Just trying to push a bit too much there.
Focus on the exits. We can go faster here. B5. Just cut the track.
Couple of gentle laps, get the tyres clean.
P6 is getting closer. The gap's now 2.5.
Not that we really have time for gentle laps because Michael's right behind us now. The camber on that corner is just shh.
Fastest lap for Saal, 118.65. New fastest lap for Langer, 118.49. That was at 120.26. The gap behind is now 1.8.
Come on.
Too deep, too deep.
You've just done at 119.91.
Don't use too much curb on the inside.
The gap to Blake Zorek behind is now 1.6 seconds. P5. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Quickest lap in this second session, and Michael's still closed half a second to 7/10 on me.
Fastest lap for Langer, 118.43. Car in front has just posted at 118.64.
How do you even do that at 118?
Blake Zorek is reeling you in. The gap's now 1.3 seconds. That was at 119.44. That's your best lap in the session.
Sometimes in the past I've been faster than Michael. I think Michael is faster than me today.
just done a 1:19.66. You're a second off the pace in sector 3. Alright Adrian, lap times are pretty consistent.
So my plan at the moment, sorry I haven't been talking too much, I've been concentrating.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
It's a bit annoying. So the plan is, if Michael ends up getting past us, we box.
You've just done a 1:19.61.
Because I think we're probably just, as you pointed out, Smokey, we should probably be able to get 30 laps on the softs. And we're up to 24 now. 23 if, and this will probably almost certainly happen, Luke and Tobias stay ahead of us. I thought I was going to get sent on there. We live another lap.
Time was at 1:20.40.
You need to be alongside pretty early to get the run into turn 2 there.
The gap to Blake Zorek behind is now 0.9.
I wasn't trying to close the door in turn 2, it was just I'd already turned in.
Pay attention to track limits, please Adrian.
Paying attention to where I'm driving. I don't know that I trust these tyres to the end, but I don't know whether Michael's going to be doing another stop or not.
Keep your concentration, make the bastard work for it.
The trouble with stopping again is we need to do it like this lap or the next lap. And if we stop and Michael doesn't, that's 25 seconds, sorry. We need to make up in 20 laps. And I don't think I'm over a second faster, even with fresh softs.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing. Right side. Car right side's clear. What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 260 metres.
Did I get speeding? Oh, good.
The leader, Luke, is pitting. 100 metres. 50 metres. Front left, 79%. Left rear, 83.
Oh, these would have made it. Probably shouldn't have done this last stop, but anyway.
Exit looks clear, E6. Car in front is Blake Zurek, car number 6. Urban behind is pitting.
Alright. Time for some quali laps. Yeah. But when Crew Chief said 79%, it's like, you know, I wasn't particularly conserving those tyres, and I was...
Gap to V2 behind is now 4.6 seconds. One lap ahead.
including taking that corner like that. And, yeah, we're doing 1% per lap, so... We need the heat to come back to the or heat to get into these ones. Yeah, that's fair, off track.
Was it warned about track limits?
Yeah, all good data for tomorrow night. It's just a little unfortunate that it looks like it's a nailed on from these wear figures. It looks like a nailed on daughter. Yeah, tons. In these wear figures, it's a nailed on one stop.
fastest lap was at 119.39. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. New fastest lap for Luke, 118.34. The gap to V2 behind is now 2.6 seconds. One lap in front.
Ooh.
Stay between the lines, please, Adrian.
Come on, where's the lap time? Whew.
Fastest lap for Luke, 118.33.
Luke's a full second faster than me.
Blue flag.
Not sure where he finds all that.
Blue flag.
Oh, there's 3/10.
Blue flag. That lap was at 119.02. Good lap. That's your best in the session. It's a new fastest lap for Luke, 118.18. Track limits. Watch those lines. The gap to V2 behind is now 0.9. One lap ahead. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Adrian. Blue flag.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. Okay, thanks.
No worries, dude. You're a bit faster than me, mate.
Sixth place.
No, I'm beached now.
Front left, 92%.
Oh.
Right rear, 94.
What the hell did I do there? What a disaster. Oh yeah, we're not coming back from that. All the damage is repairable, really. Yeah, I'm not quite on the line, am I? It's not quite the line. And then just start spinning up there when it's half on, half off. Oh.
What happened, Adrian?
Silliness.
Sorry.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. P8.
Yeah, no, fully my own mistake. Dropped it by myself.
Adrian, the next car is Urban, car number 9, and their rating is 2.2. Watch your rear tyre temperatures, they're getting hot. Your front tyres are far too hot.
I need to get in touch with crew chief Devs.
Easily done around here.
Absolutely. Well, that was not how I've been driving that corner up till now. What the hell was that? Alright, we're only 2 laps down. So tomorrow night, 1 stop. Medium and soft. Adrian. Um, 40-30. Yeah, I mean 40-30 would make sense. Those mediums were just getting faster and faster as I was
That lap time was 1:20.74.
starting to push on them. The temps are so low, it's really difficult to get them in the window. I mean, these tyres are... They didn't cool down all that much sitting on in the pit lane, and they're not warming up much past it, so... Allegedly, the working range for all these tyres is around 120 core temp or above. We currently have, what, 105, 106 across the front axle and 101 on the rear axle, so... Probably should have got a fresh set of boots, but...
That last lap was at 1:20.35. You were second down in sector 3.
To be honest, this scrub set, with even having been through that spin, since iRacing doesn't explicitly model flat spots at the moment. Of course, normally if you spun like that, you'd have flat spots. You'd be bouncing around all over the place. Sorry, I should give people warning before I throw my head around like that.
P8. You've just done a 120.26. Track limits. Fastest lap for Luke, 118.10. The gap to P4 behind is now 4.8, 2 laps ahead. Just cut the track.
Was on great turn 5.
behind is now 3.8 seconds. 2 laps in front. That was a 119.13.
I think there's a lot of people who are quite even in lap time in this run, the people that are left. It's just a shame that we end up all so spread out. Like Jason Urban, who's next car down the road from me on my lap, I'm just watching the gap sit at 35 seconds. I'm pouring in the best laps I know how to drive. They're all around the 119.
Lap times are improving. This is good. New fastest lap for Irani, 118.06.
It's just staying out at 35. That'd be lovely before the end of the race to get a 118. Oh no, they're down to 33, 32. Can't have hairpins like that.
Thank you, mate.
Your lap time was 119.30.
Oh, down to 10th there. Plotted it, picked it up, good stuff. Lost it again. Slippery little fucker.
That lap was at 119.25.
we have caught Jason a little bit.
2 laps remaining. You've just done a 119.85.
Not in the last, unless he makes a pit stop on the second to last lap. Ah, well, this was a learning experience. Terrible. Oh, 2 twin Barneys.
1 more lap to go.
Yeah.
Black flag. We'll need to come
Ah.
to serve the penalty.
Well, that just sums up my race.
You need to come in for this penalty in the next 3 laps.
Getting pretty sick of your name by the end then, Jason. Good racing, mate. Well done. Bad luck, Doriano. Bad luck.
8th place. Okay, we're done.
Sorry for my mistake on the first lap.
That,
No, it's okay, mate. I feel sorry for you that you were out of the race because you were probably, in contention for the win if you didn't have that spin. So bad luck.
yeah, that's the spirit, Smokey. Absolutely. Alright. Let's have a quick look. Better go far chase for this. Alright, let's see all the craziness that happened on this first lap. We'll watch me first and then... So I had no idea who was on my inside, so I tried to leave a bit of space. And then... Yeah... Who was it? Oh, let's watch me first. Someone got loose there, came across... So that was a lot, with netcode, that was a lot closer in the cockpit, I think you'll find, so that's why I went wide. That let Michael past. And then there's Tom, who does the old switcheroo.
They actually have to fix the front wing bug or just have to ban a lot of people. It's crazy. I probably ran more damaged laps after Spa than I ran with a complete car.
So did you choose to just get rid of the mediums immediately, Tobias, or did you have damage on lap 1?
I had damage for the whole race because roll is just impossible to race against.
Oh, that looks interesting.
Well, it turned out to be a good strategy because I just assumed you were going to pit again. So I thought, oh, I won't let you undercut me. So I pitted really aggressively, and then I was driving more and more, and then I started going, hang on, Tobias is going to the end here, and I've just completely fucked my whole race.
All right, that looks
Yeah, I mean, I was sure I'm gonna catch you if you stay out, but I had no chance to overtake you. Like, even on lap cars, I had so much problems following through T5.
Yeah, well, I mean, if there's one benefit of me fucking up my strategy completely, it was at least that I learnt the limits of the tyres, because when I realised I had to chase hard to catch you, that forced me to push a lot harder. So I think I actually found more pace for the rest of the weekend, at least.
That's good then.
There's Tobias.
But yeah, you were quicker, but I didn't know you had
Currently
damage,
on
so if
roll.
you had caught me, were you draggy on the straight, were you?
I'm not sure. I believe they changed it a little bit in recent builds, so it's more a problem in fast corners or in corners overall, not so much anymore on the straight. But like from Imola, I know that I've lost 2/10 on the straight alone. I guess it's more like, well, it would be more like 1/10 now there, and a lot more in corners. So I guess net performance loss was around 4 to 5/10, maybe 3/10.
So then you
there's
were
some-
a lot faster. Well, then, to be honest, like I sort of just cruised a bit in the first stint, because when you stopped at the start, I thought you had damage, and I thought, oh, a lot of the front runners are out of the race. The usual
Andre
guys,
nearly
but I'll
took
just
out Michael
stay.
there.
But then by
Wow.
the second half of the race, I'm like, hang on, you guys are all back with me, and I really need to push it hard now. But the damage was kind of done.
That's what I was looking for. What caused the damage here?
What were your tire times like? Because I struggled so much there. I guess the highest I had on front left was 112 or so.
On the medium or the soft?
Oh, wow.
On soft.
I can't really remember checking soft much, to be honest, because I felt pretty good. But I remember the mediums, I was like 107 top or something.
Actually a shame that the fix that runs the worst conditions like every race, and the only times it would be beneficial to have shit conditions, we have the better ones.
Oh, Luke, wow. Nearly dead.
I'm glad I just didn't die that one. I was so close to running into the back of Doriano. Did you see the replay?
Yeah, I'm really surprised you didn't carry damage there. I mean, it's deserved to not carry damage, but still really close to it.
Well, I got a 4X for it, so maybe I did have damage to bikes. Maybe I was losing 2 seconds a lap.
Oh. It's
That's
just out on the
Australian
dirt.
sarcasm for you.
I know.
I managed to avoid all the chaos and just create my own chaos.
I'm looking forward to watching your replay, actually, Adrian. Was it an eventful race, was it?
An eventful first 2 laps, and then I just let the back end come round on me a couple of times.
I saw in my mirror what looked like a massive crash at the end of the first lap. I don't know who it was, though.
All right. What happened to Tom we just watched? What happened to Ollie? Ollie, what happened to you?
Wait, your spin only cost you front wing damage, Adrian.
Yeah, mate, I did some fancy dancing, letting off the brake pedal to straighten me up a bit, and it was just front wing. Oh, no. That was a complete and utter fluke getting away with that, though. Shame, Ollie. Well, we know Howie, what happened. Oh, I think we saw Howie. All the way down here.
They even repaired the whole front wing for some reason, because it's slightly bent on my replay.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with the way they model damage on open wheel cars. You know, you can still have scuffs on a front wing that's been replaced, like right down on the nose where it obviously wouldn't have been. So yeah. Where do we go out? Shame, because Howie was doing alright. I don't think I would have put this hards on though. Parked it. Fair enough, those hards weren't doing Howie any good.
Oh my god, now I know why you totally beached it.
Yeah, that wasn't my finest hour.
What lap was this, Adrian?
I'm just looking. Oh, I'm not on me. That's why I can't see the lap. It was lap 55.
Let's look.
End of lap 55.
Wait, so you didn't die there? That looks like you've completely totaled the car.
Nah, just front wing, mate. She's right.
Oh, that's hilarious. You've got a tow and continued. You've got to speak to the FIA about that, though.
Mate, the only reason I had to tow was this stupid circuit design. Did you see me get beached? Yeah, fair warning for that. Don't go off the side of the main straight. It's a big drop. All right. I think this is enough.
Eduardo
Being
did
live.
the same at Coda last week, so you're in good company there.
Anything I can do as good as Eduardo is pretty good, I think. Well, that wasn't the race that I wanted. Yeah, this was pretty terrible.
I actually have to look back at the start and see if there was a crash already before T1.
But yes, thanks very much for joining me, everybody. Hope you have a great night. Unfortunately, you're just going to get a black farewell screen, but you will get the music. And yeah, I'm going to be back. The stream is already scheduled. I'll be back tomorrow night to hopefully do a lot better. So have a great day. Have a great evening. If you're watching this back later, check out some other content. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you've enjoyed it at all. It apparently helps, so everyone says. Anyway, catch you all later.